All right, let's talk about something we all do, but maybe don't think about enough, talking on the phone. Today, we're going to dive into how you can master speaking with total clarity so you're always understood.
You know that feeling, right? You're on a call, you say something, and you're met with just silence. Or worse, that dreaded, sorry, what was that again? It is so frustrating, but trust me, it's something we can absolutely fix.
Okay, so for example, imagine someone calls you and says this, real fast, I'm calling about my appointment. It's all mashed together, kind of mumbled, and suddenly you have to become a detective just to figure out what they want.
Now, listen to this instead. I'm calling about my appointment. Whoa, night and day, right? Same exact words, but the second one is crystal clear. It's just effortless to understand. So what's the magic trick here?
Well, it's not magic. It's all about understanding what I like to call the audio blind spot. See, a phone call isn't just a regular conversation without video. It actually plays by a completely different set of rules.
Here's the deal. When you're talking to someone in person, you're using your hands, your facial expressions, you're nodding. But on the phone, all of that is gone. Poof. Your voice has to do 100% of the work. This means being clear isn't just a nice little bonus. It's everything.
But hey, the good news is getting this right is actually pretty straightforward. I'm going to give you a super powerful 3-part toolkit. These are the 3 keys that are going to completely change your phone game.
Okay, here they are, the big 3. First up, just speak a little slower. It gives the other person's brain a chance to catch up. Second, hit those word endings. You know how phones can sometimes cut off the last sound? Enunciating stops that from happening. And finally, number 3, use a friendly, polite tone. It literally makes people want to listen to you. Seriously, these are small tweaks with a massive payoff.
In fact, let me just read this out loud, using the techniques themselves. Speak a little slower than usual. Enunciate the endings of words, and use a polite, friendly intonation. You can just hear how much more effective that is, can't you? And hey, here's a little pro tip for you. You also want to stress the key words. So if you're calling about your appointment, you lean into that word a bit. It's like you're using a verbal highlighter to show the listener exactly what's important.
Okay, so we've got the theory down. But knowing this stuff is one thing. Doing it is another. Clarity is a muscle, people, and just like any muscle, you've got to train it. So let's put this stuff into action. And the best way to train that muscle? Yep, good old role-playing. I know, it can feel a little silly at first, but trust me, practicing in a zero-pressure situation is hands down the fastest way to build real confidence for when it actually counts.
So what do you say? Let's give it a shot right now. I'll be student A, you be student B. I'll say my line, and you just think, or hey, even say it out loud if you want, what your clear, polite response would be. You ready?
Okay, here I go. Hello, this is John. May I speak to Sarah? Your turn. Awesome. A perfect response would be something like this. Speaking, how can I help you? See how that works? It's super clear, straight to the point, and it's got that friendly tone we've been talking about. Simple, but so effective.
All right, here are a few more heavy hitters you can practice with on your own. These are your bread and butter phrases. Go ahead, say them out loud, and really focus on our 3 keys: pace, enunciation, and tone. Getting these down cold is a total game changer.
And if you're really serious about leveling up, here is your official homework assignment. Grab your phone, open the voice memo app, and just record yourself pretending to make a quick call. Then, and this is the important part, listen to it back. It is the ultimate reality check and the fastest way to hear what other people hear.
So we've covered the why and the how. Now let's bring it all home and boil it down to the final takeaway, your clear path forward.
I want you to think of this as your pre-flight checklist before any phone call. It takes literally 2 seconds. Just ask yourself, am I ready to go slow and clear? Did I hit my word endings? Is my tone friendly? Do I know which words to stress? Turning this into a habit will make every single call you make better. I guarantee it.
So I'll leave you with this challenge. It doesn't matter if you're ordering a pizza, calling your doctor, or making a huge work call. What is one, just one, conversation that you are going to intentionally make clearer starting today? Take this toolkit, use it, and go make sure you get heard.